Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me, your girls, Valerie and Ikea. Today we are going to look at what's happening between Chris Brown and Quavo.
Mhm.
Ikea, I don't understand. What do you think is happening?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, apparently, Chris Brown just released a diss track to Quavo, calling him in names and also insinuating that his ex, Quavo's ex at the time, that was Saweetie, they hooked up behind Quavo's back and all that. And apparently, this beef between them started because of Chris Brown's ex girlfriend. I think her name is Karuchi or whatever. So they are basically again men beefing over a woman. So
What if those words in the lyrics are just a troll
I
but
don't
not
think
real?
I don't think it. Have you listened to the lyric yourself? I mean the music yourself.
Mm,
You
not
have?
really. Let's just find out
Okay.
what
I
it's about.
all right. So today we are reacting to Impressive Channel. The title of the video is Saweetie Slept with Chris Brown behind Quavo's back. Chris Brown drags Quavo, Taylor Swift this is Kim K. So it's a season of musicians dissing each other. And people are
Especially
saying
the hip hop industry, the hip hop
yes,
artists.
yes. So people are saying Cat Williams set the tone for 2024. So if you're new here, please subscribe and also like the video, leave a comment, leave suggestions behind below for us to react to as well. So let's head straight to the video.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive Channel. The feud between Chris Brown and Quavo is getting messier and messier. And I'm going to have to break this down. But before I do, I first want to thank
No, no, no,
Misplay for
no, 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 no,
sponsoring
no,
this
no, no,
video.
no, no,
If
no,
you are
no,
anything
no,
like
no, no,
me,
no,
you
no,
play some
no,
mobile games.
no. Okay, no sponsorship, no sponsorship. So let's head back to the
In
video.
the air, but everybody seems like they're fighting. Now, Quavo and Chris Brown's little feud has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and it all started when Chris Brown took a shot at Quavo in his song Freak. And I did a whole breakdown on this. Apparently, Chris Brown feels a way that Quavo was messing with one of his ex-girlfriends, Karuchi Tran. And Quavo did respond to Chris in his song Tender, and he bragged about bagging Karuchi and said that Chris puts his hands on women, and he also insinuated that Chris be snorting coke.
Wow.
Hi. Yeah.
Yes. My issue is why does I think Chris Brown and Karuchi they broke up long time ago, and
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown cheated on Karuchi by having a baby on her. So how does Quavo hooking up with Karuchi mess with Chris Brown now? Like I don't get it. If she was your ex from years ago.
Probably no, probably during the time that Chris Brown was dating
Mm-hmm.
um
Karuchi.
Karuchi, or yeah, probably that's when Quavo decided to have an affair with her. That's why maybe he ended up becoming upset.
Oh, okay. So this is not recent. I thought because she just said, Impressive just said he released the song because of that. I was like, if that's the case, that means this should be an old issue. So anyway, that
Yes,
means
I'm
it's
sure. I'm
it's an
sure.
old issue that she's now all right.
Mm.
Y'all gotta listen to that. That song is funny. But Chris Brown came back at Quavo. He dropped the song called Weakest Link, and I was gagging. I was gagging. First of all, how does Quavo allow Chris to out rap him? Chris is a pop lock and R&B singer. Why on earth is Chris out rapping these rappers? What on earth is going on? But let's get into these lyrics because these lyrics are nuts. First of all, Chris made it clear that he ain't tender and he ain't one to play with. He's definitely about that life, and I believe him. He also said this: "You the weakest link out of your clique. Let's keep it a hundo, igga. You F my ex-hoe, that's cool, but I don't give no F, little igga. Cause I F your ex when you was still with her, B.
It's the way she's reading the thing so that you understand the magnitude at which
Exactly.
Chris Brown was trying
Exactly.
to say it.
Yeah, it's very hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm up, little Igga. They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that ish.
Whoa,
Don't let that
whoa,
line go over your head.
whoa,
I just might
whoa,
sing about
whoa.
that ish.
Did you hear
I
that?
had her feeling.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you hear that? Because in fact, your ex, when you were still with her,
That's
bitch,
that's the
I'm
line that
planning on
everybody's running with. That's the line
the
that
same
everybody's running
with. Now think about that shit. Whoa, this is so painful, especially if Quavo,
with.
Quavo
Quavo.
didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know about it, and now like it's like Chris Brown is now spilling it out, and then that's what really
So
hurts.
basically,
And
Saweetie cheated on Quavo with Chris Brown.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
About that beat. There's something sweet about that ish. I got some tea about that beat, but I ain't gonna speak about that ish. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Now, Chris Brown was making it clear that he was talking about messing around with Saweetie while she was still with Quavo. I mean, he said
Wow.
sweet and tea, so he made sure that people caught it. He didn't want people to miss it, okay? And I don't know, this line does add more layers to this whole feud between Chris Brown and Quavo, because I thought Chris had an issue with Quavo all because he was still caught up over
Yeah.
Karrueche. And I do still think that's the root of his problem. I do think he felt away when Quavo started dating his ex Karrueche. But obviously, this goes beyond the Karrueche factor. These two don't like each other. Period.
Simple as
Okay? They
ABC.
hate each other. And the fact that Chris Brown allegedly messed with Saweetie while she was still with Quavo is crazy. That's some crazy tea. And Saweetie responded by saying, "Let me go rewrite these Nani
And it's
verses."
like they did it to
So Saweetie
themselves, and it's like they did it to themselves. Like so, it's like I don't know. For now, what I'm thinking is if Quavo did it to Chris Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like a very sweet
Every,
revenge,
yeah.
a very sweet one. Why is it sweet? First of all, Chris Brown letting it out in public.
It's
Secondly,
mm-hmm. Understand?
secondly, the fact that like it was the right time for him to make Quavo like know about like what he did. Like, wow, what a
I
switch which is strange.
I think he was just doing it to embarrass Quavo. That's the whole gist about it, just to embarrass Quavo. All because
Mm-hmm.
of a woman. So now another woman is being brought into. Have you seen Sweetie's response? He said, "Let me go and
Yes,
revert these nanny
yes.
verses." I have to listen to that nanny track because I've not listened to it.
So I saw Swifty's what was her name?
Sweetie. I hope you're pronouncing her name right.
I hope so. Like response, and then it's kind of like she felt disappointed,
I don't think
sort of.
I don't think she's disappointed. Look at the emoji that the meme that she posted. I don't think she's disappointed. She's just, I mean, people do worse. So you sleeping with they've broken up for a long time. So it is with a different boy guy now. I think it's with YG, the musician, the rapper YG. So for her, I don't think it's any disappointment to her. She doesn't, I think she doesn't care that the guys are fighting over her. She doesn't care.
Okay, so there was a different response, but I mean, I don't know if this video says it, but later on we'll talk about
There was
it.
a different response. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's continue.
is promoting her new song Nani, and apparently she got some words for Chris. Now, I don't know if she's gonna go in on him or not. She might even deny the rumors, but I think she's just inserting herself in this to get promo for her new single. And I'm not mad at it, but I do think this can potentially get very, very messy. I mean, it's already messy enough as it is. But I think Saweetie responding to this kind of confirms these rumors, because if she stayed quiet, people would have speculated, but they wouldn't have anything to go off of. But now that she kind of came out and responded to it, it does make her look a little guilty. And this is not the first guy that she was accused of cheating on Quavo with. It was alleged that she cheated on Quavo with his group member Offset, and this caused the Migos to break up. I don't know how true that is, but those rumors have been out there, and they still haven't been addressed by either Saweetie or
Offset is everywhere but with
Wow.
Cardi B.
Wow.
Offset is everywhere
Probably,
but with
probably,
Cardi B.
probably that's the reason why Cardi B didn't really like this girl. I think
Really?
so.
Cardi B has an issue with Saweetie?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I
I
don't
had no idea.
recall. I don't remember the exact issue, but
Oh,
I
okay.
think yeah, they used to. She used to like. I mean,
Mm.
describe. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah,
Alright.
I know that she doesn't like it.
or Offset. So I don't know. I think Saweetie might have to come out and dispel these rumors because they're out here making her look messy, and all she be doing is minding her business. So I definitely want to hear what Saweetie has to say in her song Nani. Now back to the topic. Chris Brown also said this in his diss song: "Stop talking about beating girls. You was beating bees on the elevator. We seen them tapes. That's devastating." So he's referencing the whole scuffle that Quavo had with
Yeah.
Saweetie on the elevator. He also said, "You doing bad. You a B. And your music trash.
It's
Fashion Week, they
looking at this video,
y'all."
it's funny. It's funny how
Wow,
it's funny how um DDG is just sitting at the corner there in this video.
I didn't see him. Oh,
Yeah, God. When I said, I was like, what is DDG? DDG, what are you doing
so
there?
so it's like I just realized that like were they close because looking at the way they were even sitting together.
As at this time, they were still beefing. But I think the
Mm,
organizers, yes, the organizers of the show intentionally let them sit together for the show. So look, reading
yeah.
yes, at the time they were still beefing with each other. So
Wow.
listen to the lyric that she's about to read. Listen to it.
Okay.
They sat me next to your lame ass
I'm going back so you
and your
listen to it.
Saweetie on the elevator. He also said, "You doing bad. You a B. And your music trash. Fashion Week, they sat me next to your lame ass. And I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I
Really
gave you a
breaking your
pass.
face.
You lucky I ain't want to F the money up,
Chris
boy.
Brown never
I would have
changes.
broke
Like
you in
if he
half."
had done it, like people would have like
It would have been,
come against
I
him because
swear, God.
already there are lots of hate. Like people hate him a lot in the industry. So
Yeah,
far as I know, a lot of musicians, artists or celebrities don't like him that much.
that's why he said he didn't want to F the money up, like would have missed the big opportunity.
It would have tarnished his image,
Yeah,
especially taking it to like his past abusive
exactly.
like events and all that. They would have it would have been an exposure of how he is, his
Yeah.
behavior is.
oh, oh. Chris also said this, and this right here was foul, but this is what he said: "Show me that I'm tender, B. Time to prove what you just said. R.I.P. Takeoff. He the only real one I got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody wished it was you instead." Oh my gosh, this is just diabolical.
Do you
Diabolical.
know why Chris Brown said those lines about takeoff?
No, I don't know. But wait, was he trying to say that he wishes Quavo was the one who died instead of
Exactly.
Takeoff?
Instead of takeoff. Do you know how takeoff died?
I heard he was shot.
Yes, they were
I
at a
heard he was
party.
shot.
He was at a party with
Yeah.
Quavo, and they were playing
Mhm,
dice game or whatever game that they would taste.
mhm,
And
mhm,
some and a misunderstanding came in, and somebody started shooting, and Quavo died. So he was there with, I mean, and Takeoff died. So he was there with Quavo.
mhm,
So him saying that
mhm,
everybody had wished he had died instead of Takeoff. That was such a
mhm.
low bar.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow.
So, like,
Interesting.
that's just a mean thing to say. Like, come on, Chris. This was my reaction when I heard that. Chris washed Quavo.
Do you know
Quavo,
what
I don't
I'm
know how
thinking
you're gonna
about?
respond.
What?
I think Quavo shouldn't do a mistake to reply him
He
because
has. You've
it's
not
like
heard the
this is like
reply. He has replied him. As at the time we are filming this, I just saw the reply on TikTok. People were saying
hmm,
it would have been better if he shouldn't have replied because the response is so whack.
yes.
The response he gave was so whack. He shouldn't have replied.
To this
No,
because Chris sounds
no.
like he wants to fight. And I'm not talking about in songs. He wants to fight you, Quavo. So you better hope you don't run into him because Christopher Maurice Brown ain't nothing to play with, child. Now, since we're talking about diss songs, let's talk about this mess. Taylor Swift still has smoke for Kim Kardashian. In fact,
Taylor
she
Swift, it's about
dedicated
time you
a
let it
whole
go.
song to her called Thank You, Amy, and she purposely capitalized the letters K-I-M to spell out Kim. And she's still upset at the fact that Kim leaked that video call of her and Kanye talking about the famous song. Now, just to give a backstory, Kanye said in his song Famous that he made Taylor famous. He said, I made that be famous. And Kanye did make sure to get Taylor's permission to use her likeness and name in the song. And she agreed with it. She agreed with it. However, when she heard it, she didn't like the fact that he called her the B word. And from the way the media tried to spin the narrative, they made it seem as if Taylor knew
Wait,
nothing about the
does
song.
Taylor hate Kim because of Kanye?
Yeah, some sort of. Yes.
It's related.
Yes, it's kind of related. That's what she's trying to explain. This is a long time beef.
Hmm.
I don't know why Taylor is still going on with this beef. Do you want us to continue with this? Because I was only
Come
interested
on,
in
I
the
understand.
Saweetie. I
No,
was only
let's end it.
interested in the pardon?
Yes, let's end it.
Yes.
It's like
So
we are,
guys,
yeah, let's end it. It's diverting our attention
yes.
from what we decided to talk
All
about.
right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye.